Over the weekend, the Club Sports Spiritual Leadership Team had their first official meeting for the 2020 season. Following COVID-19 safety guidelines, the group met outside and discussed what the year was going to look like for the group. This group will meet multiple times throughout the year to work on how to better our community and how to lead like Christ on their selective teams.
Yeah, we're super excited this year. It's our second year doing this program. Essentially, we're asking these leaders to be kind of the chaplain on their team, someone that the other athletes can go to just for prayer, to share with them. These athletes might be leading Bible studies or just organizing fellowship times together. So we're really excited for this group of athletes we have this year. Like I said, it's our second year doing this, and we're just trying to keep building momentum. And we're excited that Club Sports and Liberty University allows us this opportunity and makes it an important part of Club Sports and our holistic development, our spiritual discipleship of these athletes.
Well, I'm super excited to be part of the student spiritual development team. I love the Lord, and I love sharing the Lord and being able to work with athletes and help them in their walk with Christ so they can share it with their team is something I'm super excited about.
I got involved because my coach asked me to if I wanted to become part of this spiritual leadership program, and I was a CGL on campus for 2 years, and he knew that, so he asked me to do it, and I was like, heck yeah, because I moved off campus and I was kind of looking for a way to still grow people spiritually, but also have my independence off campus.
While only being in its second year, the Club Sports Spiritual Leadership Team has already seen massive growth for the year. Athletes and coordinators have specific goals for this year, one of which is starting a Bible study on each team.
Yeah, I definitely, coming from last year on the sports leadership team, and it was more of a smaller, intimate group. We had new people coming all the time. It was fairly different, trying to fit something else into our schedule. But going into this next year, I loved it so much last year that I really want to springboard off of what I learned last year, take what I learned, grab what I learned from this year, and really move forward, getting to learn and hear from so many other students and athletes. And I actually have planned out a Bible study for this coming year, just knowing that last year I felt a little unprepared, and just all the knowledge that I was given and all of the good stories that I had heard here, I wanted to take that. So writing it all down and taking it from last year into this coming year is definitely going to be a really good opportunity just to share with my team something a little bit more structured, and now I know kind of what my role and responsibility is as a part of this team.
Yeah, I think over time as the athletes, we've got about half of these are athletes from last year's group, so they're coming back and they're telling other athletes about it. So we're just building excitement around it. We're getting the coaches more excited about how we can serve their teams really by using these athletes as a resource, just really to serve their teams better and just love on each other. We're here to use sports as a place to train to be godly, be on mission for God, and see what God does with it. So we're just excited to use sports as an opportunity to build relationships, share the gospel, and these athletes are a huge part of that.
The Club Sports Spiritual Leadership Team will be an excellent way for athletes to grow in their own faith, but also help their teams grow as well. The community within the leadership team will help the spiritual leaders work together to help instill Christian values and faith into all aspects here in club sports.
Well, we had a great time. We split them up and we did a scavenger hunt, and so they got to know other athletes from different teams and just get to know what makes them click. We could see the competitiveness come out, and now they're sharing a meal and just talking about their teams, talking about the Lord, and it's just great for them to be able to meet one another, and then as we get to know each other throughout the year, they're going to feel comfortable sharing with each other. I
think it's going to be great. Like I just randomly sat with 4 people, and they all seemed really great, loving the Lord. So everyone here is really competitive, but they also, I could tell, they understand it's just a game. Our sports are just a sport. It's not our life. It shouldn't be our life. God's our life. I think everyone here understands that really well.
Yeah, even just getting to spend today just on our little scavenger hunt, just getting to do little small team building activities. Everybody here is so passionate for the Lord and also for the sport, and it kind of breaks down all those stereotypes that you get from, say, the hockey team or the lacrosse guys, or even the rowing team. So just getting to meet all these new people and learn about their sports and just how God has gifted them. I think we bring so many different aspects of serving and athleticism that we can go out and learn from each other and really take it from here. But I think this is an awesome group of young individuals, young athletes that our season is going to be so great coming out of this.